just won't go away. You'll be awake for a long time. Thoughts of you will always be on my mind, on my mind. Oh, do you feel the same as I do? Do you feel I can't help myself? No, no. Do you feel the same as I do? Do you feel I can't help myself? No. Do you feel the same as I do? Do you feel I can't help myself? No, no. Do you feel the same as I do? Do you feel I can't help myself? Do you feel the same as I do?
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Mane.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
And to be part of the Hamajang Gang, all you have to do is participate in the live chat.
And then you're in. Complicated, eh? And on this show, we talk about different kinds of stuffs, okay? But we also editorialize news items, mostly from Hawaii, okay? So, and we just like to thank Mad Statter for the funny butt drugs commercial that we watched on her channel. You have to have watched her channel to get that joke. But evidently, there's a drugstore, and it's called Butt Drugs. I guess the guy's last name was But someone made a commercial about it, and I think it was the those morning show guys. I forget what Matt Statter will fill us in. But anyway, let's say hi to a few of the Hamajang Gang who came in, and of course we get Miles from Boston, medium 7-Up. Debbie Casey Jones, how's it? Mahalo for being here. There's Kevin Frazier, aloha no kavika. Mahalo for showing face. And there's Bobby Tsunami, aloha no coming in hot. Garrett Aoyong, how's it, James Money? And M. Tikawa, ice cream with blueberries and whipped cream. Woo-hoo. I'll get mine. I'll talk about that in a second. And by the way, Tikawa, mahalo for the offer to pick us up, because I know you're going to be in Kona when we're there on July 1st to do our show, James and I. But guess what? We get him covered because he's going to rent one car on that. And I got a feeling it'll be of the larger size.
At least the driver's side.
My side might be little tiny, so.
Then we'll go to the butt drugstore.
There we go.
Hopefully it's not oral drugs.
And get a big sign. Hey, how's it, James? Hey, J. Doe, 49, aloha. Okay, we got him right there. And there's Ellen coming in with her wish catcher. I love looking at that bugger. Devin, one of our moderationists. How's it? Thanks for being here. And Felicia, our hot front row hottie who was on Mad Statter show, saw her posting there. Thanks, And there's Jack Stanton. Aloha ohana. Charles K. Half a avatar, and James always likes to, pay homage. There we go. Stefan Mata. Hey, mahalo. Welcome back. How you, brother? Yeah, I remember seeing you the other day. And Nani Aloha one, another moderationist and associate producer here on the Daily Pidgin Live. Hawaiian 5-0. Hey, how's it from Houston, Texas? What? Never click on you good enough. There you go. How's it? Okay, aloha state of mind. There are casinos in Vegas called Terribles. Yeah, family's last name that own them. I remember seeing those. Yeah. That's right. And Lita Ferreira, how's it? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, Nani's typing something on the bat phone, so I'm getting scared. Oh, I hope the levels and everything are okay. How's it, Sam? It's hot here in Texas. Ooh. Aloha no. Ooh, boy, let's see. Shall we? We'll warm up a little bit before we try Sam's middle name there, because that's what I was almost named my son, Ace, real long Hawaiian name, Bumatai. But actually put real long Hawaiian name.
That would be. Or in Hawaiian.
Oh, yeah, real long name in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That'd be even better. Hawaii ice cream plate shirt. Oh, there we go.
Yee.
Rick S. saying aloha, and that is the Rick S. from the Ninth Island. And I think we may have no, we do not.
We did yesterday.
We did it yesterday. That's right. Okay. Standing by, Sam. Yeah, there we are on Facebook. Aloha. Raja Sasaki. Aloha, Hamajang Gang. Hamajag. We get all kinds of creative spelling. By the way, I washed the cup just for you.
Oh,
because
thank
I
you.
know, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So in case anybody wants to know how to spell them, that's how we spell it. There are a number of different spellings, evidently. We went with this one right here, Hamajang Gang, right there. That's what we call the chat, because, hey, better than a chat.
Yeah.
You hear people say that, huh? Hideaway Bar Waikiki.
Hey.
Ooh, buy the house around you, bugger. Mahalo for being here. Hideaway Bar. We have a Waikiki video. Maybe we should play for Hideaway Bar. Okay. Yeah. So, here, and then the name that I always have trouble with, yeah, the dyslexic nightmare name right there.
It's more of a sound effect.
We should just make a little sound effect like...
Yeah, that's it.
That's it right there.
That's them.
Oh, I'm ready to get Rocky Road Shell. Yeah, it is Ice Cream Wednesday, gang, and I'll be rocking the Meadow Gold toffee bar. I have 2 in here that I will be eating during the show. This started out as a full box, but being the conscientious host that I am, I did research.
Oh.
That's what that's about. It was a full box, and now only get 2 left because research.
Oh, okay.
Took one for the team.
Yeah.
What are you rocking?
So I went to an establishment that serves these milkshakes.
Aha.
And I was lucky today because sometimes when you drive through these establishments, they say, oh, our milkshake machine no work today.
So how is McDonald's?
Oh, wrong.
Wrong?
Close.
Wrong.
But it's actually, if I had to say, it's a young boy that's in a spring-loaded toy that's in a cube that you play the music and then it jumps out and surprises you.
Oh, you're talking Jack in the Ralphs.
Yeah, that's it. Jack in the Ralphs. Yeah.
So Jack in the Box, is that you did the drive-through?
Yeah, that's my go-to is the Oreo milkshake.
Yeah. Well, Darlene is asking, do you have your ice cream ready? Yeah. They have amaretto cherry. Yes, I was saying, Darlene, that I'm going with the Meadow Gold. I'm trying to get it so you can see it here. The Meadow Gold toffee bars. I like these because, they're small, so, you only have to eat like 5.
Well, I would take 2 of those boxes for myself.
Well, you know what it is, too, is if I make myself a bowl of ice cream, I'm no shame. You know what I mean? And then when you take the amount of ice cream that's in that bowl, it is equal to like 5 of these. But you pace yourself more with these, is what I have found.
Yeah.
I love Jack in the Box tacos. Ooh.
Yeah, surprisingly, I do too. I get it with no taco sauce, and then I pour some buttermilk in there.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
connoisseur. Okay, Jerry, we're going to let the Hamajang Gang answer you on this one. Is Leonard's Bakery still in business? Okay, gang, let Jerry know what the verdict is. I tried to go to Jack in the Box in South Kihei, and it was drive-through only, and of course he does not drive, right? And you know how hard it is to get a bus driver to go through there.
Yeah, they don't like to go off route.
They do not, and that's so he had to go without, evidently.
Oh.
I know. Oh, yes, that is it right there. Jack in the Box egg rolls are good, but today is Ice Cream Wednesday. It is not egg roll Wednesday.
Oh, one day.
One day.
One day it'll
we
get
can
there.
dream. Yeah. Hey, how's it, Jeffrey? How's it? Look, there he is. Andy, that's what I'm eating, chocolate ice cream. I don't like, I love ice cream, but chocolate ice cream is my least favorite.
Really?
Yes, I will eat that at sometimes I'll go to the store and get other ice cream because I only get chocolate. But I love chocolate bars and anything chocolate, but chocolate ice cream doesn't do it. Okay, Felicia is rocking the chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream with homemade peanut butter cookies.
See, that's what I like to do. The ice cream I have the Oreo milkshake.
Yes.
I'll get an ice cream and I'll add Oreos to it or whatever cookies I have in the house to it.
Because there aren't enough calories in just ice cream. Is it about taste or is it about fullness?
Taste.
Taste.
Yeah. Jack Stein said he's got a Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream.
Who's this?
Jack is more further up.
Yeah.
Almost. There he
Wow,
goes.
man.
Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream. Haagen-Dazs is good ice cream.
Oh yeah, it's good then.
It's the quality.
Yeah, but they have the Haagen-Dazs pops that I've been eating lately.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that.
The almond. And look, Steven's in the house.
Hey Steven, how you, my brother? You guys making me hungry. Well, it's Ice Cream Wednesday, so he's drinking his milkshake from Jack in the Box, and I'm rocking the Metagold toffee bars.
My straw broke, so
What?
and it broke up here. So luckily, but I gotta put like almost half the straw in my mouth.
Don't gag. You want to cut it? I have a scissors.
No, it's fine. I like to live on the edge.
Don't. Careful now, because people see you doing. What's going on with Jake?
First they talk about butt pharmacy, but I'm this close to choking.
Butt drug. Oh man. Oh, that's James Araki. No more ice cream plus brother K, but it's a capital K. There we go. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? We used to work at Jack in the Box across the street from the Blaisdell Center.
Ward Avenue.
Okay. Yeah. Happy birthday. Who's get birthday? Yeah. I get Haagen-Dazs vanilla Swiss almond.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Good. That's the high end stuff.
Because I get
there.
chocolate and then I add almonds to it.
You are like Mr. Accessorize.
Well, every good girl knows how to accessorize.
Take away his straw. Those are big milkshakes. Yeah. Well, he has it in a cup, so he doesn't have to hold it. He has it in the Daily Pidgin cup.
Yeah, I don't want YouTube or Facebook to put us in jail because I'm showing a brand from another company or something. So.
No, they don't. Let's see it. I think we. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good looking. But you know what? If you hold it like that, then your hands get sweaty too.
Well, also, it's not as big as my hand, so now it looks small, right?
Now it looks small.
Which hand is the milkshake in?
Steven says you guys should try the salt and straw when you come to NorCal. The best ice cream, Hai Maka Maka ice cream. Get Hai Maka Maka cost due.
I will say this,
What's
that
that?
my favorite or best ice cream I've ever had in my life, my whole life, Salt and Straw in Portland, Oregon.
Wow. Well, evidently the salt and straw. We gotta check that out.
But it's I'm sorry, Brother Steven, but I gotta go with Oregon's one because it's better than any of the California
Have you
ones I've
tried
had.
the San Francisco one?
Not the Northern California. but I
Well,
have
then
South-
you have to reserve your
This is
opinion
true,
because
this is
I think every establishment has its own personality. Gotta be because it's not like they're machines making it, right?
But that's the thing with Portland, Oregon, is they like to use organic stuff in their neighborhood. So they get ingredients from around their town.
Oh well, it being Oregon, it's
Yeah.
probably free range plastic.
Yeah, so plastic that wasn't under a volcano.
No, or fed. Salt and Straw started in Portland.
Yeah.
It's the OG Salt and Straw. Oh, there we go. By the way, Mad Stutter, as you probably know, I was lurking your show, that whole butt drugs thing. I lost it. Too funny. And, I love that they use the people. What's the name of that that podcast, the morning show, like the Miraculous Morning or something? I forgot. I went there and watched it. They have 18 million followers or something crazy like that. I forgot what it was.
We're almost there.
Yeah, please follow us on YouTube because we're this close to 30,000. And yeah, good. Oh yeah, good mythical morning. That's what it is right there. Oh, brah, you guys living on Easy Street are going back, way back to the broke boy days. Popsicle, banana. Oh, wow, you got to make homemade shave ice. You used to do that.
Oh, rice cake? Or
Rice,
ice cake.
ice cake.
You get the cup and you just start ripping the cup away and just.
Well, my trick was I do this, get the ice cake, and then squeeze it, take it, turn it upside down.
Yeah.
That was the pro tip.
Yeah. Well, it depends which cup you use, because if you use the red plastic cup, then you cannot rip them. But if you use
We had the small
wax,
paper cup.
yeah, those then I would rip.
Oh, that one there. Good mythic and
E.T.
one.
Guerrero, Ben and Jerry's Chunky Monkey.
Man, your eyeball is just, it is mine out. Where are you?
Oh, it's right below Steven, almost above.
Oh,
yeah.
E.T. Guerrero. Yeah. Oh, I have Ben and Jerry's Chunky Monkey. Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good
good one, yeah.
Ooh, costs money, bud.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I know. It's like you go to what's that ice cream place by the theater in Ward? You go around the corner and and then they have the marble slab and they make the ice cream.
Oh, the one where you donate and they all sing. Cold Stone.
Yeah, the Cold Stone.
Yeah,
Cold Stone. Yeah, I went in there. I said, yeah, give it. Okay, that'll be like $12. And I go, what for one thing ice cream?
And if you donate, they all sing.
I've never done that.
Well, after paying $12 for a small bunch of ice cream,
I was not going to donate. I know. Sometimes that's so manju, yeah. Oh, and by the way, that has nothing to do with the Jewish people. For anybody who never grew up Hawaii, what is manju? That's I mean, we used to say kind of like Chinese, right?
I thought it was a food
Korean?
or something. Maybe I just always go to food, like mandu. I thought it was like, so mandu, but the Korean version of mandu, which is dumplings.
Yeah. Look, remember farrells? What are you kidding? Of course. They still get farrells.
I think they came back, but I think they're starting to go away again. I'm not sure.
Well, you know what happened? All their best customers grew up.
Or they're...
Oh, no, don't go there.
Because of the
I'm
weight
sad.
issue.
No more ice cream. Oh, he's covered. Look at that. Oh, sorry, he's covered. Oh, he's covered. I don't know how to say it. Skip Sharko, how you? Okay, we're going to take off Habut Baby because maybe Skip Shark will get ice cream. This is Ice Cream Wednesday, and we were celebrating, as Mad Statter mentioned on her show, because it's the first day of summer.
Hey.
And reason 2, we can't remember.
Yeah.
Because she said the same thing. There's a second reason, but I can't remember. So anyway, I am going to eat open one of my ice cream. I have, like I said, 2. Right. So I hope that one doesn't get too mushy. That's the thing about ice cream.
Yeah.
Hard to do a show and, which is the reason I'm going for the pops.
That's the reason I got a milkshake, because by the time I drive here, my ice cream would have been a little soft already.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Roger Sasaki says manju is Japanese donut.
Oh. Wow. Why would when people were cheap, we say they manju?
Oh, zero, like zero donut.
Oh, probably.
Zero money.
That could be.
Oh, Matsumoto's shave ice with ice cream. We go to Baldwin's.
I never did like that.
I thought it was weird too.
Ice cream and ice?
Yeah, my daughter would get it
Yeah.
at Baldwin's, and I thought it was weird until some reason when you get to the bottom, you're like, wait, this is actually pretty good.
I've done it, and it just seemed like it was water. This thing is super soft.
Yeah. I like my favorite ice cream, I would say, is Snickers ice cream bar. But it doesn't have a stick. It does, so when it goes soft, it's just soggy.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this and type.
Yeah. Try not to get on the microphone.
Yeah. Anyway, let's editorialize our first video, which takes us to the Big Island UH campus, and they are under a cyber attack.
Wow.
And not only that, it's ransomware.
Ooh.
Check this out.
Well, the University of Hawaii says Hawaii Community College on the Big Island has been the target of a ransomware attack. Officials say the group claiming responsibility is now threatening to release campus data. As Manola Morales tells us, federal authorities have now been informed.
That's what you want, a bunch of credit card data from students.
Yeah.
Do you not owe enough money? I have some info.
They're releasing data. Hey, Kevin Watanabe, he had 1D in English.
UH released a statement saying the Hawaii Community College campus in Hilo was notified of a cybersecurity incident last week, Tuesday. UH Information Technology Services took the network offline and took steps to protect all UH networks. UH says it does not believe other UH campuses have been impacted. UH isn't saying what type of student or employee information might be at risk, but a cybersecurity expert tells us that the main priority now is damage control.
It has to focus on.
Look at this brother here. Is this the guy you would think was their IT guy? No, I'm serious. Look at this. And look the way he holds his hands. Guarantees a scrapper.
Security see, he went for security. He never know was cybersecurity.
But listen to the way he talked, bro. He know what he's talking about. Listen.
Where's the damages? Where's the biggest hit taken? What system got hit? And isolate it within that particular system, cutting the cords, setting up the defense lines.
In a letter to staff and students, UH says the community college networks have been taken offline. In-person classes are still being conducted, and access to Zoom is available from any network outside the community college. In its latest email sent Tuesday, UH says it's still investigating the full extent of the incident. Students and staff are asked to closely monitor financial records and report anything suspicious to their financial institutions.
You might have to stop any kind of communication, any kind of data transfer back and forth.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we don't know if the data.
No problem at a university. I'm in trouble, man. This thing is falling apart right in front of me. Hold on.
Pause and just grind them, boo.
Yeah, and
Just grind them right now.
Infected.
Come on.
So
wait a minute, I got
there'll
to
be
get a
temporary
napkin.
loss
I get him.
of productivity.
Going.
UH says inbound and outbound traffic to the primary campus network will remain shut down until they are confident that it's safe to use again. Staff are working to set up a new temporary network and provide laptops to allow limited access and functionality for Hawaii Community College employees and students. We reached out to the FBI for comment and have not heard back. Manola Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Working for Hawaii. I'm glad my information is no longer in the University of Hawaii network anymore.
You know, that's the reason I never went to college, because I was afraid my information would be hacked. Oh my! Look at this. Can you see that? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna use your straw technique.
Just going. Hey, there's feedback. You hear it? There's feedback.
Okay, hold on. There's
Yeah.
only so much I can handle.
I wonder, is this mic on?
Did it? No, it's not. Did it just come back?
Check. Microphone check.
Pump.
Sounds good now. It sounded like some kind of like.
Hold on, I have to.
I think it's your mic. Is your hearing aid or? Yeah, I hear it.
Oh man. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's funny when they say we reached out to the FBI and they had nothing to say. Duh.
What's that?
No, the ending of the story. They're saying the FBI had no comments.
Yeah, and here, look, he's cover. It says, yeah, obviously the FBI was busy.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Okay, that I learned a little something there. I think next Wednesday I'm going to do a milkshake. Because I had these sitting here before we started the show, and they just, decided to commit suicide in that box. But again, it's ice cream.
Also, it's very warm today.
Is it really?
It's the first day of summer.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. Whew, sounds like a whistle. No, that's me. An asthma attack.
When you move your
Yeah,
head
but what did it say here? Listen, it's my hearing aids. Has something to do with something. Okay, relax. Reboot.
Hey, we just had ice cream, so already this is an awesome podcast.
I know it.
Say what you want about menehunes. We're eating ice cream.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to warm drinks. Oh, and now my teeth are so cold. I'll put this. They'll probably crack.
I think you're drinking from your Hawaii volcanic water there.
Yes,
my
I
friend.
am.
Yes, go to hawaiivolcanic.com and get yourself some Hawaii volcanic water made from.
Go ahead.
It's 100% recycled bottles that they use. Be Pono, do what's right. And again, these are just friends that share with us these waters. We get no money from them.
Yeah, we always like to mention that,
Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of like that. It's kind of cool because you mentioned this one time. You were drinking the water. They saw the broadcast and said, "Hey," and sent us a few cases
Yeah.
and said, "You seem to like the water. Here you go." So I think that's very cool of them.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah,
and the
because-
water is delicious.
Yeah, money would be nice too,
Yeah,
but
yeah. But we won't tell YouTube about it.
we wouldn't do that. Oh, Andy has teeth freeze. No, I do not. I was a little worried about that. But brain freeze
Maybe
is...
that's what we were hearing.
That's what we were hearing. Brain freeze.
Oh, I was gonna say teeth freeze, where the metal.
No, what it
ivory-
was when I anyway, it's a hearing aid thing.
Yeah.
Okay, professional ice cream broadcast. There we go.
Yeah.
Ice cream quality.
Go to Baskin Robbins, see if they have a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, Pharaohs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that morning show that I can never remember the name of, A Mythical Morning, they do all food things.
Oh.
It's just the one I watched, they were trying a like ranch flavored whipped cream.
Wow.
I know. So they do that sort of thing.
Note to self.
Yeah, but
Go on that podcast.
they had the 18 million followers.
Wow. Now they just taste food all day.
That's what they do, and they sit next to each other. There isn't a lot of camera angles and stuff, so so maybe we should learn from them.
This is in the Seattle area.
I don't know where it's from,
Okay. Note
but
to
they've been
self.
around evidently. Okay, now we're going to talk about, and I think this just dovetails right into ice cream. Dog ear infection. Ooh, y'all, oh no, yeah.
Because I know what that smells like because I have two dogs.
Yeah, I know, and remember when you grow up, stink ear. If you don't hear something, they call you stink ear.
Yeah.
Well, now we know why.
Well, time for another installment of Vet on the Set. Dr. Richard Pidgin is with us from King Street Pet Hospital, and we're talking ear infections in dogs. Who do we have?
Jack, you may have remembered what we did not, and that was the captain of the Hokulea was an ice cream aficionado.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Mahalo, Jack.
Have here.
This is Shiro-san. He's a 10-year-old rescue dog. Yeah.
Oh man, cute. So I know that ear infections can be common. What do you think pet owners should know about kind of how to treat those and handle those?
Well, they're very common. In fact, they're the third most common claim for pet insurance companies. And Shiro-san came in, I think, last week with an ear infection, and we see it every day.
Better to get after
Is that a still shot or is that dog sleeping?
it
That's a
right
still
away
shot.
rather than let it get worse.
Right. Yeah, right. So owners should always check their dog's ears.
Oh, if you ever put this picture on the internet, please mention that it's an ear.
Yeah, not that pharmacy.
Look into the ears. Oftentimes there's an odor. It might be red. It might be crusty.
ear.
Might be yellow or dark discharge, like even blackish discharge. in the ears.
Everyone enjoying their ice cream?
Butterscotch.
Something's painful. They'll be scratching or shaking their heads.
Oh.
Those are common signs.
Usually can kind of tell.
Yeah.
Question:
that's
how
funky.
are those? What kind of causes ear infections? What's the most common?
Well, dogs, they have very glandular ears. Plus, the ear is kind of L shape, and so debris and moisture gets stuck inside there, and yeast and bacteria can can grow quite easily.
Yeah, yeast. I had like I was telling you a moment ago. I had a French bulldog for a while, and they really, you got to keep on
Right.
cleaning the ears.
Right.
What should you do to treat ear infections in canines, and then kind of maintenance of keeping them clean?
How do you prevent it? That would be my first question. But still, let's see how you treat it.
So, like allergies can be, food allergies can be a real common cause, base cause of the ear infections. And so oftentimes, we might put them on a food restricted diet, like certain kind of protein restricted diets to see what they're allergic to.
How do you test what a dog's allergic to? Do they have one of those tests like humans have?
I believe they do, but I know you monitor. So our dogs,
Yeah.
we found out certain things when there's everything they eat comes out on their skin.
Oh.
So when their skin looks bumpy, you're like, oh, well, let's not give them
Good.
anymore. So.
You know, we had a pit bull, and it turns out that his skin would get all bumpy whenever he ate neighbor.
Oh, neighbor was too spicy.
Too
Then.
spicy.
As for diagnosis, veterinarians, we just look in the ears and we can tell it's an ear infection. We do smears sometimes to see if it's bacterial yeast, or we'll just treat and see, how the medications work.
Yeah.
Well, his shirt really matched the background good, yeah? You notice that?
He blends in.
The dogs are really important to you, so make sure you always do your, daily or weekly examine your dogs.
Yeah, I think it's keeping up on them and remembering that they can't do it themselves, right? Got to
Right.
keep up on cleaning the ears and everything.
Oftentimes, we can use
That dog looked real happy to be there. Look.
antibacterial
There you
and
go.
antifungal medications in the ears, their ointments, and also flushes.
Hey, look that. We're the label on boxes.
I'm Automax.
Oh, I'm Otic.
Oh.
Maintenance-wise, it's really good we have these flushes, so people can actually
Flushers. Jeez, right inside the dog's ear.
Some, but I think most you use the cotton.
Oh,
Cotton
cotton
balls,
swab.
maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, and it helps decrease the amount of bacteria in the ears and yeast in the ears.
Yeah, pretty affordable.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, very good. All right, Dr. Richard Fujie from King Street Pet Hospital with us again for Vet on
How's it, Lady Tie-Dye? Okay, aloha. Thank you for showing face.
the Set. Appreciate you being here. All right, you too.
Casey too.
Casey's thought did you hear him say
Yeah.
that to Lady Tie-Dye?
Appreciate you being here too.
Yeah, there you go. I think they have
for
these
another
animals
installment
on
of-
because they want to say vet on the set. That's the only reason.
He's like, oh, we got to use this. You got to use this graphic at least 3 times.
Got to use this rhyme. Ever since we hired that rap star to produce our show,
Ice-T is no longer on Law and Order SVU. He's
Yeah.
on Hawaii News now.
what if we do vet on a set? I bet you set.
We used to have a Cavalier King. We had to have 2 King Charles Cavalier Spaniels. They had the floppy ears. So one we would have to lay them on the side and kind of flip the ear up so they would air out, because being in Hawaii, it's always hot and it gets humid under there. So
Really?
yeah.
Wow. Kinako just stands up.
Yeah.
I guess that's good, huh?
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, hers airs out, and she looks really like, you guys take good care
So
of her.
you have to air the ear out.
Well, you don't have to, but it helps.
Oh, you know what I got? I'm gonna get the air compressor and just see if we can. Oh, what? Kinako, what you like? Maybe about 45 psi.
As small as she is, you're gonna go, and she's gonna go across the room and come back.
Put a string on her and walk her. Come down. Wow. That segment was sponsored by Kinako. Yeah, I think so. We had to clean our dog's ears to prevent any issues. Yeah, I never heard of such a thing. When I had ear infections, someone took a air compressor and blew in. No, that's it. Sorry. When I had ear infections, when I was little, my mom would blow into my ears to help, and it helped so much. I was wondering if that works for dogs.
Well, kind of, but the dog's ear canal, ours goes straight in.
Yeah,
the dogs
theirs
go like this and it goes
L
down.
shape.
Yeah, it goes
L
down
shape.
like this. So, like
You
even when you
gotta
put
blow
your
hard.
yeah, it's a blow hard. Gar. So when you put your finger in, you don't reach the dog's ear canal because you have to go down into it. So.
Kinako, you put your fingers in her ear and do this. Oh, she loves it. Oh, don't stop.
That's her brain that you guys scratching.
Oh, she get one brain. No way.
Well, she's the brains of this podcast, I'll tell you.
Evidently. She at least knows when to end. Okay. Same problem with my Maltese. Oh, Jack. Well, okay. Had to blow in the ear. Well, there you go. Okay, so now, guess what? We have an eclectic group of subjects today. We are now going to go to Maui, where they are making headway into water rights.
Oh.
Huge. Yeah, this one I went, see, people don't know that, Waianae area, right? And I think I learned this from Keone. That's where most of the food used to be grown for Oahu at one time.
Oh, really?
But when they diverted the water, the farmers just dried up because they don't have water, right? For, golf courses and such. Yeah. So that's what they're after now. They're saying the big companies aren't letting the small farmers. So this is headway in the right direction, evidently. Oops.
First at 4, water rights activists are calling it a victory after a circuit court judge ruled that more water should be kept in East Maui Stream.
It's the latest in a decades-long battle between big business and small farmers over diversion of the water.
There you go, right? Keep the water in the stream.
Melanie Richardson joins us with the details. Mahea.
Well, Ash and Mark, the Sierra Club says a substantial amount of water, millions of gallons of diverted water per day, are not used and are
Million gallons per day?
wasted. So they say the ruling was about fairness.
The water ruling involves 33,000 acres of East Maui watershed. The state's environmental court ruled to reduce the amount of water that Alexander and Baldwin and East Maui irrigation are permitted to use by about 9 million gallons per day. The decision marks a years-long battle over diverted water for farming between small water users and big business.
Wow.
It shows that the system can be fair because there can be someone
What a shot.
listening.
How beautiful is that?
They have the right to divert 41 million, 40.9 million. That's just crazy.
The state's one-year revocable permits for 2023 allowed
water.
more than 40 million gallons per day to be taken out of East Maui streams. That's 61 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The judge ruled
A day?
I can't
to
even
reduce
imagine.
the
I
amount
can't
of
picture
diverted
that.
water by nearly 25%.
It was really a vindication, I think, of the law and the public trust. Water is our most precious resource.
East Maui irrigation is owned by
I don't know who's doing these shots, but this brother here should be shooting a movie. Look at that.
B and Mahipono. In a statement, Mahipono said it's currently reviewing Judge Crabtree's decision. As our team assesses the ruling, we remain committed to increasing food security for our state and reducing our island's reliance on imported crops.
Tell me that doesn't sound like it was written by AI.
I didn't think about that.
A&B also released a statement tonight saying, quote,
A&B?
we are
Yeah.
reviewing the
I'll never
court's
say nothing.
Well, it's an A and B conversation. You can see your way out of it.
decision and its impact on the future of the renewal of agriculture in
This
central
brother
Maui
he get his GoPro. What if I sink him on my
and the provision of water to the people in upcountry Maui. I'm Mahea Lenny Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Ooh, that's broadcast quality. Yeah. I know, that was a beautiful story. But you know what? Without water, guess what? Everybody goes, hey, why am I so dry? And I remember, Keone said, one time this was just all fertile land, but they wouldn't do that. So
That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I mean, since I was
Yeah.
alive, I've always known Waianae to be dry, but still have farms out there.
Well, before my time, even more when my dad was a young man probably at that point. Yeah, Keone would know more, but yeah, that's what happened, right? I mean, when I grew up, there was at least 25 milking dairies out there. I don't know if they even get one now.
Yeah, that's why when you say you used to work at one when you were younger, I'm like, I can't even picture any of that.
Oh
in
yeah, I had
Waianae.
Salcedo, Moanaloa, all kinds.
The only one I think I can think of is like the onion farms, the green onion farms and stuff. I can't.
And then pig farms too. Hey, hi, Jenny. Aloha no. I worked on this case. It's insane the amount of control and power being exerted over water. Well, what else?
Yeah.
Without water, you got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for your service on that, Jenny, for working on that. I'm guessing you worked on the side of, the people who just made a small advancement in bringing awareness to it, at least.
Yeah, and that's good because look at what your experience with the Waianae side. So hopefully that doesn't happen to any place else in the future where they just take all the water and dry up all the little farmlands.
Yeah, well, when I was working for Kona Deep, right, a competitor of Hawaii Volcanic Water, well, they're not really active right now, but I was doing research in water, and Nestle's goes into these countries and buys the land that surrounds a lake, let's say, then sucks it dry and then dumps the land.
Wow.
They do this all over the world or something, and pardon me if I got that wrong, but something like that. Big business can afford to do that, right?
It would be funny if Jenny was on the other side.
Well, that's okay too, but you know what? I tell people, get involved.
Yeah.
It's not about what side you're on. It's about being involved and educating the public to what's going on.
Yeah, because even when I drive around, I see motorcycles. I still think about when you was fighting for the rights of motorcycles on the freeways and stuff.
Yeah. And it got shot down. It's interesting. They were looking for special lanes that motorcycles can go down that cars can't fit. And it got all approved, but then the people who said, oh, we'll put up the signs and let people know, they just drug their feet, and then all of a sudden it just... And that happens a lot. Some people are very good at that.
Yeah.
And Nestle's is evil, but they make a great chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't buy their water.
Yeah. But that Crunch bar.
Yeah, oh, my Nestle's Crunch, don't even start. Honestly, the Nestle's H2O is not... Oh, they sell water? I didn't even know that. I didn't really know this. Is not very ono. Yeah, well, okay. Hey, Keone, how you, brother? I was just talking about you. I don't know if you heard. I think it was when you and I were driving around Waianae, and we were talking about water and how they diverted it, and that's the reason the agricultural industry on the west side kind of went whoosh, whoo. Watch out when they put good ideas into committee. I agree. How about focus groups? That's another one of my favorite words. That's how they came up with Skyline.
Yeah.
For rail. It's called Skyline.
And they said, do better.
Yeah. Do better. 9 million or 10 billion or whatever it's called. What did it cost? 10 billion?
But it took, 5 years to come up with a name?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I got to tell you what. I don't care what you do on the internet, put it out there, somebody's not going to like it. You know what I mean? We found a free cure for cancer. Hey, you know what? I believe this is a political plot to sell rocks to people. It's like, what?
But what I mean, though, like, maybe somebody said Skyline the first day of the meeting.
Yeah.
And then they go, let's just...
Well, here, Jenny says, so stupid, Skyline.
Yeah.
You know what, Jenny? And we said this when we first mentioned this. People are going to call it what they call it.
Yeah.
Right? And like Fosse, who went, hey, they call it the boss. We'll call him the boss.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And I'll probably still call it rail. I mean...
They're going to call it rail.
Yeah.
Rail is going to be it.
It's just been part of the, the language.
Look at this. Yeah, hey, Andy, yes, count how many bridges there are in Waianae. They all used to be streams.
Ah, clever.
Whoa, I forgot about that. I can't tell you how many times I said, why do they have a bridge here?
And nothing underneath.
And nothing underneath. It all used to be streams.
Yeah.
Wow, that is an amazing observation. Whew, the rail. That's what we're going to call it, Rick. It'll be the rail.
It's not somebody's going to go, oh, you're going to catch you're going to catch the rail. And you go, what is the rail? Oh, excuse me, Skyline. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're going to ride Skyline. Oh, Ike Fernandez in town. Yeah, there we go. And Sam says, my dad has a small coffee farm in Kona that has an artesian well. He's kept it hidden to prevent the state's water right from tapping it.
Ooh, smart.
Shh, don't mention it here because we have, hold on now, 79 people watching right now.
Whoa.
Sam, the secret is out.
Yeah, because, you know, we're huge.
That was right, I know.
Yeah. We're like,
we are
it's
the
like-
mystical pigeon.
It's like Joe Rogan and then us. And then everybody else.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Before Nanakuli High was built, my dad used to hunt in Nanakuli Valley. We used to hunt in Makaha Valley, hunt pig back there when it had the peacocks and all. And then this is how old I am. That's when they were just, Chinho Kelly was just, Chinho was just building the Makaha Resort up there. Now, of course, they're tearing it down again, right? But we used to go up hunt up there, hunt pig up there.
I like Jenny talking to Sam.
Sam, the many hoonies are coming.
Sam, uh-oh.
Yeah, and goats too. Yeah, well, Molokai, if you like eat goat. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to, we talked about ear infections, cyber attacks, water rights, right? Now we're going to do something a little lighter.
Oh.
It's Music Day in Hawaii today.
Oh, sweet.
And not only in Hawaii, but across the United States. It's Music Day. So, and look who our friend on Living 808, no, not her. Don't dream. I know who he has as his guest.
World Music Day, also known as Make Music Day, is a music celebration held every year on June 21st. Over 1,000 cities and 120 countries participate in the fun, and the 808 state will have a
120 countries.
Wow.
bunch of things going on as well. And today we're getting a preview with two very special guests. We've got Henry Kapono and Nalani Jenkins of Naleo in the studio. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Hey, thank you for having me.
How good is Naleo?
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Thank you. Uncle Johnny here, Uncle Henry, and Auntie Nalani. Stuff we talk about during a break, I tell you what. Okay, Nalani, let's start with you. What exactly is Make Music Day, and how long has Hawaii actually been participating in it?
We've had a chapter. This is our 4th year. Make Music Day is worldwide. It's all across the U.S. in over 125 cities, too. It's a day for all kind people, all kind music, all kind places, just to celebrate music. And everything on Make Music Day musical is free.
I actually love this because two legends in the music industry here in the Aloha State, and you guys are sitting next to each other making things happen together. How did this come about?
Wow. Well, it's all about music. When Milani brought the Make Music Day to us, and we thought, wow, that's a great program, and we'd love to be a part of it, and here we are.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, music everywhere, you know. That's what it's all about, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Naleo's been playing with Henry on his shows for the last several years. And so, yeah, in the music industry, you know, we support each other. And there's an opportunity for us as people that have been around a little bit in the music industry to also support other artists.
I love that. For those of us who have been around for a little bit, that would include me.
That are coming up. And, you know, practicing, getting experience, getting out there in front of audiences. And so Henry and I talked about it, and he's like, man, I love what Make Music is, so let's do it together.
So what's going on tomorrow, Henry, with Tamarind Park? You guys are starting.
That's, by the way, today, because they shot this yesterday.
Kicking it off and having a bunch of fun.
Yeah, we're going to do a song together. We're going to talk a little bit about Make Music Day. And then we have some guest artists that are up-and-coming artists that are going to join us.
Okay.
We call them On the Rise.
Okay, look at that. I'm pausing here. They're highlighting a bunch of up-and-coming musicians at the same time. I think that's very cool. So Wednesday, June 21st, 5 to 7 p.m. It'll be starting here soon at Queen Ka'ahumanu Center. Free.
I like that. There's a list of everybody that's going to be joining in on the fun. And of course, there's going to be a lot of fun throughout the state. There's different places throughout the state. Make Music Day has expanded to all the islands.
It has. Yeah, so from Kauai, we also have artists going on in Maui County, Molokai and Lanai included. You just saw.
That was a very short song. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, you made music.
Woo!
Events on Maui and then Big Island, Hilo Kona, and other areas. Of course, Oahu's going to have dozens and dozens of events almost everywhere you can think of for Make Music Day.
I'm so happy that this is happening during the summer, that this is just the perfect date. And one of my favorite 4-letter F words, free.
Skirting the edge of Facebook jail, right there.
Uncle John.
It's awesome that there's a ton of stuff all across the state that's free.
Yeah, exactly. Then we want people to come out and enjoy music, celebrate life, you know?
Yeah, I was teasing because we're talking about, you talk.
What is the driver's band? Who's that? Was that, were they on the poster there?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Celebrating life, celebrating music. You're also celebrating 50 years in music. Uncle Henry?
Yeah,
That's what Henry wants to hear. 50 years, huh? But I love his answer. Listen to this.
Only 40 years old.
See, that's, I don't know how that works mathematically, but that's pretty amazing. What do you have going on?
Yeah, we're celebrating 50 years of, me in the music industry, and also 50 years of Songs of C&K. So we're doing it at Tom Moffitt's Waikiki Shell on August 26th. And we invite everybody to come and join us. It's going to be an amazing night. We got some great guests coming up. We're going to announce it in next week, but we're
Listen to what he's about to say. I heard this earlier. Listen to this.
really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. It's gone by so fast, I had to think about it. But, first time we played at the Waikiki Shell was like 40, 50 years ago. And that was,
I was there.
Yeah?
Amazing night. We set the record for the attendance, and it hasn't been broken since.
Guess why?
It was bigger? The show was bigger back then?
No, it wasn't bigger. It was the same exact.
No seats.
Don't say everything's the same. Listen to the reason why.
Because they limited to 8,500.
That's a record.
That'll never be broken.
Time, yes. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you
I
very
know that
much.
your tour, it starts on the continent and it ends here.
Yeah, I do a West
States.
Coast tour in July for about 3 weeks, and I come home, and then we get ready for the show at the Tom Moffat Waikiki Show.
Can you guys stick around for a little while? Maybe play us some music?
Oh, yeah.
I'd love
Awesome. That's all for you guys. I just did that for you guys, all of our viewers. Before we go, though, the website that folks can find out about all the events that are happening tomorrow on Make Music Day.
It's Make
Which is today.
MusicHawaii.org.
Perfect. Real easy. And of course, we'll have that information, which is also up on your screen. We'll have it on our website, kh12.com. A link to that website so you can see if there's something going on near you.
Oh, that's the end. By the way, we will not be showing them performing because of the licensing.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah.
And then we fresh out of jail, so.
Yeah, I don't like go right back inside.
Yeah. At least be outside a little while.
Right. We were in Facebook jail for almost about a month,
Yeah,
I
about
guess,
a month.
right? About a month.
Yeah. We still get the collar around their ankles right now, so we're home arrest. So at least wait till we power with that, then we can jam
Then we go
some music.
probation.
Yeah. Then we can jam other people's music.
Right, and then after that, community service.
Yeah. I'm gonna be outside on the freeway, the H2 picking up rubbish.
Hey, shakalaka, I'll get out of one more or board meeting. Oh, who almost went slip? A little visit from Freud there, shakalaka. Oh, thanks for being here. Yes, and here's Lady Tie-Dye saying, hey, shakalaka. I thought Lady Tie-Dye took off. She said, I gotta go. But, when you start putting Henry Capono and, Naleo on the screen.
Well, she never said she was going. She said she gotta go.
Oh, I get it.
So she's about to be late for something now.
Oh, look, and Darlene S., she went to catch. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Love his songs. I even still have a record by C&K. Yeah, there was an issue, of course, with C's, so they don't perform together anymore.
Yeah.
However, the music of C&K, he wrote. So, he has complete license to be able to perform it. And it sounds like the original. He really kept that feel,
Sunflower is my go-to karaoke song. Sunflower. I love that song. I won't sing it because,
Yeah.
you know.
I toured as an opening act for of both Naleo and for Henry.
Oh.
Yeah, what good fun. Naleo, so nice, those people. And talk about autograph afterwards. What? And we did that on the mainland. And they were chalk people like autographs with Naleo. Ooh. Darlene, you saved me from the cafeteria tonight. Oh, and it was, we all ate our ice cream, Shakalaka. Don't know if you brought yours, but it's Ice Cream Wednesday. I can prove it. I still have some here on my shirt, you know, because mine went...
You look like Kinako and sit on your shirt.
Yeah, badly timed, but I can blame the dog. Yeah. Maybe her gotta go meet someone else. You never know. Bobby Tsunami. I remember seeing Kay at the Shell Golden Bar Coach House in Southern California. Yeah. Yep, they did. Well, you know, Cecilio is now a DJ, and he does perform every once in a while, mostly on Guam.
Oh.
That's where he's a DJ. And he stopped wearing the wig, right, and is now completely bald.
Oh, so he's just a whole new makeover.
Yeah,
Another person.
Well, I don't think people really recognize him because they're used to that. And a lot of people didn't know he was wearing a wig, you know, toward the end, when, you know, after the long hair period, those guys did. Ooh, Gotta Get Away. That's a good song, yes. Well, Nighttime Party. Oh, you can go on and on. That whole era. What an era for music in Hawaii. You know, them, Kalapana.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Country Comfort.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure where Country Comfort was, if it was the same time, but
all those times. Israel was just coming up at the time, and, you know, Moke Ale was even rocking it.
I got my daughter stuck on a song. It's not one of their songs. It's I'll just say the first word and see if it trailers.
Oh, don't go there. Oh, that's not C&K.
So my daughter is stuck on it now.
Oh my! Don't even go.
And she was asking, "What's 4 bits?
4 bits.
50 cents. I know, because 1 bit or
2 bits is a quarter.
So
yeah.
She I heard her listening.
Do you
to
know that there was a time when the coin was actually cut up like a pizza and you could break it?
No.
Yeah, and 2 bits was 1/4 of the breakable coin.
No wonder it's called bit. You break a
right.
bit off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I love C&K. I was a DJ for KHOL in Hilo. Got to interview them in the 80s. Ooh, and that was a tough interview to get when they were hot. You know, and I don't know. And back then, you know, Cecilio did all the talking. Do you remember that? Henry hardly spoke. That's why when I see him now, I go, man, he has come so far.
He just didn't want to do the talking, or
he was just taciturn. You know, he was just like that. He didn't like to talk. In fact, when I opened for him, when he was basically doing guitar, and I think he had a couple guys behind him, he asked if he could go on before me. Because he says, because after you do all your talking, they expect me to talk, and I don't talk, I just play music. So how about I go on first? I went, bro, you the headliner. People are gonna leave after, you know. But
tell him, we can change the pay.
No, I wouldn't do that. Oh, yes, yeah. You know what it was like to get them. They were the holy grail of interviews. So, brah, if you were interviewing them, you must be somebody, yeah? Okay, so now we're going to editorialize a news item that talks about how. I'm hesitating because the segue is not the best, but it's about police being assaulted.
Oh,
so you can see my hesitation there, right? Because I don't like getting assaulted.
The Honolulu Police Department investigating 4 separate instances within the past week involving their own patrol officers being assaulted. In some cases, the officer needed medical treatment. Christy Tamashiro has details.
Okay. Does it surprise anyone that a police officer would be assaulted for the type of things they do? This whole news item is about why do people keep assaulting the police officers? Guess what? Because of their job? Whew.
Assaulted and in some cases injured.
Just seeing that blue light flashing makes me nervous.
To be put to a stop.
HPD says an officer was punched while breaking up a large fight in Halawa Saturday. A 17-year-old girl was charged. Over the weekend, HPD adds a female officer responding to a property damage call was punched multiple times by a 24-year-old man in Kaka'ako. According to court documents, an officer was hit in the face with an umbrella while responding to a trespassing case at a Waianae store, leaving him with a 1-inch cut and stitches.
He should have recognized that wasn't raining and brother was carrying one umbrella.
If these suspects are willing to challenge officers, then obviously they have no problem challenging the rest of the public as well, or taking advantage of the rest of the public.
According to Honolulu police, there have been 37 arrests for assaults on a law enforcement officer this year so far. Last year, there was 76. It's not just Oahu. Hawaii Island police arrested a 21-year-old man on 2 counts of assault on an officer after police say he punched 2 officers during a traffic stop in Kona. I'm told the officers were not seriously injured, and the department is glad it didn't turn out worse.
We've had 22 arrests for assault on police officers. Compared to the same time period for last year, we've had 16 arrests.
Punching a cop, never a good idea.
No.
The police union says the recent assaults on officers are not only alarming, but they can end up impacting operations.
Sometimes officers are able to go back to work the next day or a few days afterwards. Sometimes they're out for extended periods of time.
Officials say those who put law enforcement officers in harm's way will be prosecuted.
It's important that we hold people accountable for their actions.
What?
We want to make sure that our law enforcement officers ensure their safety.
Christy Tomashiro, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
But it's interesting, on the other hand, that officers are so surprised that somebody would punch or hurt them that it makes the news. You know, when I'm thinking, wow, what you expect? You know, they're the tip of the spear when it comes to protecting us against people who would do things like punch a cop.
Well, I think not all people going into the academy are thinking like that. Like, we're going into the front lines. They're thinking, oh, it's a job, I'm going to go. I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of them do think that way, but there's probably some that are surprised.
Well, I think they probably think, you know, I'm a cop, I have the badge, I get the gun, nobody gonna mess with me now.
Yeah, because where we grew up,
yeah,
we saw people fighting, where some of these people probably didn't grow up that way, thinking, oh, they respect the law. And I still know people that they say, oh, no, you gotta respect the officer. I say, yeah, I respect officers too, but they can also be wrong sometimes.
Yeah, but, you know, somebody's drunk or they don't care.
True,
or, you know,
drugs.
I performed in the prisons, you know, and you hear some of the stories. They're just people, I was drunk, I cracked this cop, and now I'm doing 20 years because he fell down, hurt himself so bad. Now, you know, and I don't even remember doing it, you know, because, beer muscle.
Beer muscle.
My little brother, the cop, told me I should have beat up his brother officer who pulled me and didn't tell me why for 30 minutes. Tail light. I was like, really? What? Yeah, don't. I think your brother has a different perspective on things. Shock.
I would suggest not.
Yeah, I would suggest
resorting to violence.
Yeah. I'll repeat myself. Never a good idea.
No. Even the mafia knows that.
Okay. Okay, we're going to end up. We are over the top of the hour. We're right at the top, and we're going to change the subject again and talk about AI. Right, which is does not stand for always irritating. Okay, but there's a whole generation who knows what it stands for. Here, let's take a listen to this.
The world is changing fast thanks to modern technology like artificial intelligence.
And just today, President Biden met with experts in San Francisco to manage the risks posed by AI.
But for these whiz kids who grew up in the digital age, they say AI is the future. say we should embrace it.
Good night, Ellen.
Self-driving cars, Netflix algorithms, those eerily specific ads popping up on your social media, that's AI.
You know, there's a conversation this needs to force in schools.
Artificial intelligence is growing fast, but is it good for us? Some fear AI may soon grow smarter than humans. But if you ask this group of
Herbert, ISOS.
Pacific Institute students,
I think too, AI is only as powerful as we can make it.
they grew up in the digital age. For them, AI is the future.
It already is a part of our present,
Good night, Sam.
but it is still in the making, and the future of it is going to be even more advanced than we can imagine. And so I think at the moment, what we can do is embrace it instead of being scared of it.
The teens sat down with teachers to discuss how AI can be incorporated ethically and responsibly into the classrooms, specifically ChatGPT, a natural language.
Didn't you use
ChatGPT?
Yes.
I did for a proposal to a sponsor, and I sent it to Greg, our manager. And I told him, hey, check it out, read it. It looks good. I didn't show it to you because I didn't want you to get sucked in.
Yeah, we
Language
talked about
processing
that.
tool that can answer questions and help with tasks.
Some of the questions that we got were also really intriguing, and it's kind of eye-opening to think, like, this is kind of our future.
Of course, there's concerns of cheating.
I work on journalism at school, and I've had someone write an article that was clearly produced by ChatGPT, and I do want to say it's very obvious.
But ultimately, this group agrees.
I feel like we should worry more about AI is that we don't grow too dependent on it. Like, what if the power goes out or something? Like, there's no internet, you know? We're gonna be stuck in the dark, literally. So.
Isn't it nice to see that generation use the word literally, you know, as it is meant to be used? Instead of, oh, they told a joke, I was literally dying.
But you know what's happening right here? At that moment we just watched, she just became a stand-up comedian. She saw the laughs. She felt it. Look at her. She's like, oh, I'm getting the laughs.
I got it.
Here we
It's
go.
always good to use it, but not too much.
The invention of the calculator at first was such a fearful thing. Everyone thought that, you know, math and engineering, it's dead. We never need to learn how to do algebra, and like Helena mentioned previously, the usage of Grammarly. Children will never ever have to learn how to write English or how to use proper grammar anymore, but we've developed enough to use those as tools, and I think with the right stigma, the right mindset, and the right education for both students and for educators, we can turn something like ChatGPT into a tool like the calculator.
Wow, how cool was that, and how well spoken.
Yeah, well, I think they said she's from MIT.
Mid-Pacific Institute.
Oh, I was thinking MIT.
No. So there's my son went to Mid-Pacific.
Yeah, that was well said. But a lot of people, they're afraid of the AI, thinking it's going to be like the Terminator movie, and they're gonna, but we're nowhere near that.
Well, and not only that, you have a whole generation who grew up who understands. Like my daughter, you know, when she's, I want to bring our grandson on. No, stranger danger. They're automatically, you know, aware, so to speak.
A lot that's changing and in limbo, and we're figuring out right now, and it's incredibly exciting.
And the tools that are changing either provide a means to open up the possibility of how we can rethink that and how we use time to do that, or we can fight the time.
Rick, Billy V did a piece where it did speak Pidgin. They fed it, they showed it some stuff, and then it's, how would you say this? And it spoke perfect Pidgin.
But
so be impressed.
Yeah, it connects dots that's already online.
Yeah.
So like even the thing that I did for our proposal, and I just put our names. Yeah. The podcast, and it took whatever it could find in Google and created a proposal to whatever company I was. Wow. And it was like maybe like 3 pages long.
Did it fire me?
No, but this is my last show.
Okay.
That's there.
We are the AI Whiz Kids.
Okay, AI did not come up with that ending. That was some producer, who's 50 years old to go, wouldn't it be cute if all the kids said something at the same time toward the end of the show, like we did in the 50s? What was that? Yeah. For reals, impressed. Yes, Rick, very much so. I imagine it will be the end of the world. Yes, discover it.
So
definitely.
It's not because we still something that we control. We connect the dots with AI. We still control it. It's not to a point where it can start deciding things for itself.
I think it's the end of the world. But first of all, let me just qualify that. Right. Rock and roll is going to ruin music as we know it. Rap will never last. And the hand calculator, no one will ever be able to do math again. So AI is the end of the world.
And, well, I'm getting close to the end of my life, so I guess I'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
Kids, watch out.
That's right. And Grammarly. We will no longer be able to put a sentence together because of Grammarly.
Well, I think the future is full of LOLs, OMGs, and...
That's right. Acronyms are going to take over the world.
Yeah, FYI.
Right. And if there was any reason to look up the word facetious, now would be the time, folks.
I like to call it face tissues.
Can anyone see anything on Facebook? Oh, no, don't start. Did we get... Okay, let's look. Oh, my goodness. Did we get put in jail again?
I see.
There we are. There we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see it. Okay. If consciousness is an indicator of life, then we would need to rethink what life is.
Whoa. I think that was a snake chasing its tail.
Wow, I don't know.
Wow. Now that is Escarveret.
And I'm sure he wasn't being facetious.
I like that his avatar is the Mad Hatter.
Who, Escobar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's Tom Petty.
Tom Petty is the Mad Hatter. Yeah. Okay, there you go, gang. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the silliness that we put out. And remember, don't take yourself too serious. And we'll have better milkshakes. Well, you rocked it. I wore half of mine for Ice Cream Wednesday next Wednesday. And we're working on some new stuff. And I think I was actually in focus through the whole show.
Yeah, you looked really good, actually.
Yeah, we're goofing with the lights. And, for those who are going, the color temperatures are different on you guys and all that geeky stuff, we are doing our best.
You were good until you ran out.
Well, I had ice cream dripping down my shirt. I forgot if ice cream needs to be refrigerated.
Yeah, they tend to melt.
Yeah, so until we can get a freezer over here on the side, I know. Coconut ice cream was awesome. Oh, mahalo no. Production quality, yes, Stephen Mata. We're in my bedroom. We're doing the best we can. So we really appreciate, first of all, the moderationist.
Yes.
Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Aware, and Devin. Thank you so much for keeping the bowling ball on the alley and out of the gutter. And for the Hamajang gang for being here, putting up with our silliness. And also for those of you who support us on patreon.com/Andy Bumatai. Yep. Thanks, you buggers. And again, if you can like and subscribe and all that stuff you've heard a million times, if you spend any time on the internet, if can.
And don't forget, we are going to be in Kona July 1st at the Kona Elks Lodge performing live 7 o'clock. Get your tickets, andybumatai.com. Yeah. It'll be Andy Bumatai and myself. One show, the Daily Pidgin Roadshow kicks off. And then in August 19th, we go to Renton, Washington at the Carco Theater. It'll be Andy Bumatai, myself, and special guest Augie T, and our amazing host, Mad Statter from Chatter with Statter on Twitch and YouTube. That's 2 shows August 19th at Carco Theater.
In Renton, Washington.
Yeah, bringing Hawaii comedy to the States.
The States.
Yeah. Because we cannot say, man, you made a great point. I now when I say about to say mainland, pause and go, wait, I should say something else.
Yeah, but states is kind of in the same ballpark.
Yeah,
People
it
go,
is.
we're not states too. You know, it's continental USA. Is how
That's
they
so
call it.
long.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta come from Pidgin.
How about the really big island?
Oh. Or the
On
upper.
Oh no, you know what people say? On the continent. They say that too.
I like the upper 48.
Oh yeah, the upper 48.
Because they all stuck up like that.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding.
Aloha, Andy and James. Once again, you brought laughter to our lives. Okay, hey, Jax, thank you so much, because that's what it takes. Don't take it too seriously. Laugh if can. And Mad Statter says, Renton, super close to SeaTac Airport. Just fly in for the show if can, la that. Ooh, yeah. And then Keone, he agrees. The continent.
Oh,
Absolutely.
the continent.
Yeah.
The quote I like is, don't take life too serious. You'll never get out alive.
There was a comic, and I forget his name, but he goes, remember, the important thing. No. Oh, I blew it. I'll figure. No, wait, no, let me try it. It goes, oh yeah, and remember, it's better to try and fail than to mahalo.
Kidding.
Kidding. On that note, thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna hit the button. You guys all ready? Here we go. Doot.